Welcome to Varsity Diaries, and I'm glad to have you here joining me to avail us opportunity of having a glance into your diary. I'm sure you had your diary filled up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me start by asking you one of the memorable events that took place in your senior secondary school one. I'm sure you schooled in Nigeria. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what is that one memorable event that took place in your senior secondary school one? SS1.
That would be when I left my government school, the government school I was attending, to a private secondary school in Warri.
Okay.
Right. Yes. I went to Delta Skyras College. It's one of the biggest secondary school in Warri.
Wow.
Very top. Where you have parents bringing their kids in a very huge, like fine cars, luxury cars kind of setting. And the school, they wear white and white. So tell you that it's a very style. Imagine giving students, secondary school students, to wear white and white with black belts. Like, you could tell that there's a lot of discipline in it. So for me, going there, I struggled with self-esteem because I was trying to find balance.
Okay.
And because of that, for the first time, I took last position in class. It changed me a lot, and also gave me room to step up, to grow, to build myself. So that was it. It was very memorable for me. After the first time I went to that school, see my results.
Okay.
It broke me because it's a lot of challenge. I know that I'm dealing with self-identity changing in that school and all that. So I had to find a way. I knew that my problem was I don't feel among.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not in their class. So for me to deal with that feeling, I have to mingle, I have to connect, I have to start making friends so I can feel their level. And I think that was it for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I made friends and I blended automatically.
Okay, so one of the things that actually make or mar people is how they receive the experience, how they react to experience.
Yeah.
Like you said, you saw your result and you told yourself that no, you can do better than this.
But for me, I think I already had to identify what the issue was. I was finding it difficult to blend in because I was seeing myself lesser, knowing very well that I came from a place where I have to walk down to school, walk back home.
Okay.
The government system where we are just being ourselves, and then all of a sudden I'm in an environment where you have breaches where you've never been there before. And so you will not behave the same way. Obviously. Yeah, so it was tough. It was tough balancing and
wow, so that's a very good lesson. I mean, a very good lesson that everyone out there should take, because when we talk about environment sort of shapes us into who we are today.
Yes.
It's all about, like you said, you told yourself the raw truth that you have to, buckle up your shoe and then get on the track, else you'll be left behind. All right, so I want to say thank you for joining us. I want to hear from you. I mean, introduce yourself in detail, because this is Varsity Diaries. We tell the story of African students, the typical African student, and of course we also look at the school system, because how the school system was before is totally different from how it is at the moment, and how it was, during your time when you schooled in your secondary school. If you go back to that secondary school you're talking about now, things would have changed, right? Things should have changed. So I want to say welcome to Varsity Diaries. I want to meet you properly. Tell us who you are, your name, so that audience could get to.
All right. So my name is Grace Chigozie, and I have a very interesting story in the university, because everything about me changed when I got to the university. I feel university made me.
Okay.
University is a place of freedom. When I was in secondary school, I have a teacher who always tells us, don't worry, when you get to university, you have freedom to do whatever you want to do. Nobody's going to be watching you. But he was advising us at that moment. But I already had that mindset that university is a freedom place. I feel almost everybody in secondary school always go forward to going to university, right? Because they feel like, okay, my parents are off my back, not too much work, nobody's watching you, and all. So, and when people are given that level of freedom, it's a chance to make or break you.
Do
you understand?
True.
You have your life in your hands at that moment. So it's the choices, the decisions you make can either build you to who you become in the future or totally destroy you.
Okay, so let's get into the first page of your diary, right? Let's start with your university. But before your university, what are the decision makers? Who are the people that took the larger percentage of the decision you took, or that made the larger percentage of the decision you took for the course you studied and for the school you later attended?
I think for my course, the decision was solely on me. I came from a place whereby nobody imposes what they want for you, especially when it comes to courses. What do you want to read? Okay, go for it. But when it came to the school part, I think my uncle who raised me, right, made that decision, and I think I kind of flow with it because I liked the idea. I wanted to go to DESU. I wrote their post-UME.
DESU is
Delta State
University.
Yes,
okay.
I wrote their post-UME. I wanted to do economics.
Okay.
That was
so you wrote JAM?
Yes, I wrote JAM, and I passed JAM for the first time.
Wow!
I think I got 234. Yeah,
Hooray!
234.
As at then?
Yes.
How many years ago?
That should be in 2012. Yes.
2012.
Yes, that's when I wrote
JAM.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a good mark then.
Yeah, I know, right? Because it's true. Because now JAM people are doing lesser right now. I think that's true. So I went to write post-UME in DESU University, Delta State University. The course I wanted to do was economics.
Economics, okay.
Yes, and the cutoff point for that course was 40 points, and I got 38. So 38. I was just like 2 points backward. It was I wouldn't say it broke me, but I just think I took it lightly. I did not want it to stress me.
Okay.
I went home not less than a week. Then my uncle came and said, "Get ready, go and do your passport." I had a cousin in Ghana, schooling in Ghana. I said, "Call Isi. She's going to prepare admission for you people and all that." And that was just it. I went to Ghana to school. So you see, God had other plans for me.
Nigerian street on Twitter would say, so that's more like a nepo. You're a nepo baby.
Oh wow, nepo baby.
Your uncle called and the call was, you're out of the country.
Get your passport. We're three of us, myself and my other two cousins that I was staying with. Just the three of us. We like, go and do your passport. Yeah, can't get it ready and you go. Since my other cousin over there was already rounding up her, so it was easy for us to just go through the whole process and all that. Mind you, we did not get admission before we got there. We got to the school. I wanted to study economics, like I told you. But when I got to the school, I realized they told me that you did not write further marks in your WAEC.
Okay.
So you can't do them. They accept further mathematics, not just mathematics, to do economics in the school. So just showing up in the university, and then the course I really wanted to study, I can't even do it. I was left stranded. Like, what do I do? So I asked my other cousin, what do you want to do? He said he wants to do accounts. I said, okay, fill accounting for me in my form. That's what I'm going to do. So that was how I studied the course I read in university.
So you studied accounting
and information system.
Do you
know the interesting part?
Okay.
Let me not tell you why I wanted to study economics. I had a teacher, that was the Uncle Abe. I said I had a teacher I was looking for because he had a strong influence and impact on me. I loved the way he teaches. I was able to understand. I felt that was the only person that actually taught me in a way and in a manner in which
university?
Yes, in my secondary school that I picked up. I was thinking the secondary school economics is almost similar to the university economics. I had no idea that there are two different ball games. Do you know the interesting part? I hate mathematics. And
I wanted to study
economics. So I think God always had a way of redirecting my steps. Okay. Say, girl, you don't know what you're doing. I'm going to fix this for you. Because when I got to university, 100 level, we must do quantitative, right? Maths. I failed it. I failed it. You have to repeat the course again. I failed it for 100 level. I failed it in 200 level. I failed it in 300 level. I failed it in 400 level.
I don't know what to say. So how did you graduate?
Exactly. No, when you keep, that's it. I think the system over there, they kind of help you. They see your weakness, they help you. I had the HOD then that called me and said, Grace, I could see your results. You wrote this, you recited this course, and then you still failed it. What is the problem? I said, sir, I don't know. Each time I study this math, and then I go to exam where I see a different pattern that I can't even follow up. It's so difficult. They said, okay, we're going to help you. Instead of giving me exam again where I have to sit, he gave me an assignment.
Okay.
say go home, a very long, only that he told me, you, because it's an assignment, you can't just, even though you get everything correct, we can't give you A anymore. We'll give you like C or B. In fact, I think it was C that was the best they could do for me, and that was it. That was the only course I had challenge in university, and that was
someone watching this may probably you're watching this from Nigeria, you're watching this from any other part of the country.
Yeah, they can't relate. Nigeria can't relate.